guys. It's time to eat Gumdrop Mountain.
That's right, it's Really Playing Games Pathfinder 2.0, the Assault on Gumdrop Mountain Part 2. I'm Graham, and I'm playing
Manja the Goblin Barbarian. Ah.
I'm Brian, and I'm playing Random, the Snow Elf. No, sorry, Arctic Elf Rogue.
Brr, golden here.
Well, we're on a mountain, so I thought it made
Ross.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm playing Alder, the human sorcerer.
Nice.
I'm Patrick. I am playing a character that has yet to be introduced.
Oh, mystery.
And I'm Other Ross, and I'm GMing this catastrophe.
Woo!
We're down one small Garrett, who plays CR and the Ranger, but we'll go.
Might do.
Yeah, we'll sally forth. Hopefully he'll catch up. So yes, just to get back into the thick of things. When we last saw our intrepid band of adventurers, they had joined forces to travel to the isolated mountain town of Frampt. Upon arrival, they learned the town has been besieged by foul monsters for months, and an overpowering smell has begun emanating from Storm Devil Peak, signs of the coming of Ryle, demon prince of filth. It fell to our heroes to save the town, and perhaps the world, but the only way to scale the mountain, turned so disgusting even to turn away the hardy goblin, was to imbibe a hallucinogenic elixir created by Gertrude Polymore, resident scholar and alchemist. The elixir turned the world of filth into one of sweets, allowing our heroes to scale the mountain with impunity. Now, join our heroes as they enter a cornucopia cavern, having just defeated a giant horde of desserts.
Wait, what is Gertrude's last name?
Polymore.
I see.
True polymorph.
Very good.
Good.
Yes, you see before you a cornucopia that extends into a cavern that winds through Storm Devil Peak. The cave is completely dark, but by the light of the entrance, you see that the cavern walls are dripping with gooey caramel, instead of with rock candy shards, though somehow the cavern floor stays completely dry. You also see that there are small holes placed erratically in the cavern walls, and occasionally you see a small insect-like creature that looks like a small kernel of candy corn, scuttering from hole to hole.
Aww. Aww.
As you enter, you smell the aroma of salt and caramel and cheese fondue. You hear your footfalls hitting the drive stone floor, and an occasional splat of caramel on stone. This constant sound of the scurrying candy critters echoes through the caverns. Suddenly, you hear a thud as something hits the ground behind you all. Patrick, describe what your unconscious character looks like.
My unconscious character is a half-orc, pretty clearly. He is. Am I like dressed in everything I was dressed in before? Yeah. Okay, so you see like winter furs, basically. Maybe at some point, like the furs are pulled back, and he's wearing leather armor. He has a knife at his hip. His hair is brown, but going to gray, at least in the front. He is perhaps snoring. I mean, you can't see the back of his armor, so that's my unconscious character.
Why doesn't he look like candy?
Maybe he was captured? Do you think he was a villager?
I go up and lick him. I lick the half-orc.
Don't just.
Doesn't taste like candy.
CR, and as the apparent, I think the only one of you trained in medicine, he comes forth and says, "All right, get out of the way, get out of the way." And he tells you that the half-orc has passed out. He's unconscious. He's probably dying, so he's going to stabilize him, and while you decide what to do with him. I think so. And before we get any further, before I forget, each of you gets a hero point.
Hooray! Hero point. Hero point.
Actually, Brian, because you reminded me about them, you get 2 hero points.
Wow. Look at that. Living the life.
Yeah.
You're
Ciaran kind of
welcome.
tends to the half orc. I'm gonna like dig my backpack around and kind of pull out one of the 2 remaining minor healing potions I have.
Do you think he needs some of this?
Yeah, is he injured, or is he just, has he passed out from the smell?
Maybe he's just sleeping.
Let's see. Let's open up this character sheet. Let's make this boy a recall nature check using medicine. If I can find it. There it is.
12.
If I had to guess, he, from the smell, and then was thrown across the mountain. You look at the orc, and he looks all kinds of beaten up, like he just fell down a mountain.
Alright. Then I will waddle over to him and then open his mouth with my stinky goblin hands.
Wait. If we have to do this in the correct order. If we resuscitate him, then we don't know if he'll be able to keep anything else down, and he won't be able to tell us anything, on account of the smell.
We have a spare thing,
Does he
right?
need
Or no?
The elixir.
Did we have an extra
Yeah,
one?
more elixir. I think I don't, but someone does.
Give it. Ciaran takes it and feeds the elixir, and then the healing potion to Patrick's unconscious body.
Well, here we go.
Heals
Patrick?
1d8 hit points.
How many hit points would you say I have?
Oh, 1
Or do I?
plus the healing potion.
So this is just a standard 1d8.
Yes.
+4.
Hey, look at that.
So Patrick, if you look inside your journal, you'll see the elixir's effects as a journal entry. You can, you can try to pierce the veil to see things as they really are. As you return to consciousness slowly, you see the filth around you, and your vision begins to cloud again, and everything turns from dirty and vomit covered into frosting covered and glazed.
I am going to look around and say, this must be a dream.
I'm afraid not.
Better. It's better than a dream. Everything's candy.
Or
I mean,
or worse.
if we tell you
I'm-
it's a dream, you won't believe us.
I look around again. I'm quite familiar with dreams. This is clearly a dream. Cultists? Are you? You don't look like cultists. And I'm touching my legs. Okay, I seem to be here. So I'll stand up. Grab I forgot to put this on my character sheet, my staff, and just sort of lean on it a little bit. Well,
Are you usually this
work.
injured in your dreams?
Not well, depends on what Desna sends me. And then I'm going to, speaking of, I'm just going to hold my hands together, and my hands will glow, and I will heal.
Wow.
Where is that? That's in spells. It's a fixed number, yes. 6 hit points.
It is
Okay,
6
I
whole
will
hit points.
heal myself 6 hit points. Which is... So, you see me sort of glow light blue, and some of my wounds start to close. Well, everything seems to be working normally. That's different from a dream. Who are
That's
you?
Pretty
Maybe it's a lucid dream.
handy.
I'm Manja. I'm a goblin. I'm here to eat Gumdrop Mountain. Wow. Do you know what blood garlic is? No?
No,
Okay.
never heard of it.
I waddle away.
Patrick, make a nature check.
Nature check. I believe I am untrained.
Yeah, no, you haven't heard of it
Big
before.
6. Big Hero 6.
I'm older. I'm here to at least make sure none of these other people get killed, but also to find out what kind of secrets this mountain has. And that's a pretty handy skill you got there. Closing wounds and such.
Is it cold? Do I still need my?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is it
cold.
Stuff? Okay.
It's like ice cream temperature.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's fair.
Feels fine to me.
Oh.
And who are you?
I don't know. It's your dream. You tell me.
You're. What do you
Such
look like?
snark.
I'm gonna...
Bear man.
Those are all snarky.
I don't look like a bear. I look like an elf.
So you look like
There we
what's
go.
her name? I've played that
that
character
one.
before. I think you're a traveling horse salesman.
Yes, I am a traveling horse salesman. Do you want to buy a horse? Unfortunately, I sold all my horses, so I'm kind of unemployed at the moment.
And
I'm hoping to
low
find some
on-
horses to sell.
I'm low on coin, so we're even. I'm
How did-
Yurik.
How did you get here?
I was, I think I was carried here. I visited Frompt. I'm an explorer. I'm a priest of Desna, a champion of her cause. And I came here because I generally enjoy visiting the mountains. But while I was in Frompt, there was a snowstorm, and then these strange cultists attack. And they captured me. I don't know why I'm not with them, but sure seem to be lucky.
What did the cultists look like?
What did the cultists look like?
They are. Well, it's hard. You can't really tell what exactly they look like on account of them being covered in so much literal.
Oh dear.
Yes, they are covered in crumbs of rotting food. Basically, just all kinds of garbage that they can just roll around in. They try to keep it caked on as much as possible.
They appeared to be cultists of disgust, is the only way I can describe it.
That sounds like the cultists that we're battling.
They were unfriendly.
Well, hopefully we can finish up whatever we're doing up here and get out of here as soon as possible. I don't know how long these things are supposed to last, but I really don't want to be here if they run out.
Our elixirs, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they told us.
A
How
day.
long? A day?
Yeah, like 24 hours.
Yeah, last a day.
Well, hopefully we aren't here longer than 24 hours.
The last thing I remember is this disgusting smell.
Well, it's still here if you think on it hard enough.
Are there still the little candy corn dudes around watching us?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go chase one.
Okay.
Because it looks, I mean, it's candy, so I want to try to go catch it and eat it.
Right. Let's see here.
Crawling
Just
as fast as I can after it.
completely going hog wild after them, whatever
Yeah,
you can.
just, I want to like frog hunting, you know, just like
Alright.
you know, have to pounce on one to try and capture it in my hand.
All right. As you begin snarling and stalking your prey. Actually, if you're gonna do the pouncing thing, I want you to make a stealth.
Sure. 2.
Fantastic. as you begin stalking and scraping at the floor and snarling. Every sound that you make begins reverberating off of the walls. And as the sound grows and grows, more and more of those candy critters begin coming out of the walls. And I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh no! Oh jeez. Fortitude. 16.
Alright, you take half damage.
Oh jeez.
You take no damage.
Some little nibbles.
Yeah.
And I start screaming and flailing it anyway.
And,
What are you getting into over there?
Yeah, I'm just screaming like random nonsense at this point.
I'll pick up my stuff, my shield. I guess I will put my staff away and I'll approach this weird goblin. See what he's doing.
Alright. He is being covered in these little candy critters.
Are you sure this is wise? Is there anything I can do to help him?
The more that he screams and flails about, the more critters come out of the walls.
Oh well, it was nice knowing him.
I'm gonna look at my.
I'm not terribly attached to the goblin, so.
Go ahead and
actually, wait. Would
make
you
another
say,
fortitude save, Graham.
Would you say that he is?
Ooh, 10.
Donde está my reaction?
Alright.
Take 2 damage.
You take 2 damage and
Oh,
you
no.
become slowed 1 until
Oh,
the next
jeez.
turn, as these things begin to swarm you in such numbers that they actually weigh you down.
Oh.
I'm going to use my reaction. So he has been presumably damaged. He has been damaged, possibly grabbed or grappled. So my reaction gives him damage resistance. So 3 damage resistance.
Alright, he takes no damage from that last one.
He
Alright.
can make a new save. And if he is able to move, he can move and is unaffected by difficult terrain. Blah 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 blah.
That's only.
Yeah,
Like
actually,
that,
slow doesn't fit underneath those.
Yeah, yeah. So he still gets to do it, though.
Yeah.
He gets to move and gets the damage. Well, yeah. Gets the damage reduction.
Alright, so Manja gets free. What do you do?
I am going to go into a rage and try
Oh
to
my
bite and swallow as many of these little swarming critters as I can.
Alright, I think that we probably need to go into initiative.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. We...
Alright. Using perception, I suppose.
Yep.
Oh, that was not a good roll.
Oh, should put my dude on there.
I just rolled a perception.
Come on, John.
I was clicking to see. So you can. Oh, I see the drop down. You can do any stat pretty much, right, for initiative. And
Depending on this.
you have
Whatever you were
to...
doing last.
right.
So, like, if you were being a stealthy, scary rogue.
Like, yeah, you have to
potentially roll
set it
stealth.
up. You do
Right.
have to set it up.
Otherwise, it's perception default.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have my token to. Where's my token?
They're not even around, really.
Just drag your token onto
There you go.
Who's that, Farmer Joe?
That's right. got even higher.
Okay. It's Alder's turn first. Your friend is being swarmed and all this on all these tiny little critters. What do you do?
None of this was necessary.
I mean, are you surprised?
No. There's a swarm too, right?
Yeah, it is a swarm.
So it's a bunch of little things. I'm going to produce flame
All right.
and try to hit the swarm, I guess.
All right, that's a hit. You hit a patch of these candy critters, and they all begin screeching as they fizzle up. What do you want to do with your third action?
I'm going to.
You are still
Is
pretty
there-
close to the cavern entrance.
Okay.
Actually, pretty much the only person inside the cavern is Vanja, and also Yurik.
Does it look like there are more coming out, or is this pretty much
Yes.
all of them? Goblin, you need to stop. You keep doing this, and we're just gonna get more. Put him down. We gotta go. There's more candy inside, I assure you. I'm just gonna move in closer, I think, but not close enough. I'm gonna try to like keep an eye on the swarm and try not to get swarmed if possible.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It's now Yurik's turn.
I guess first action I will walk the rest of the way up to weird loud goblin. Second action I will pull out my star knife. And third action I will try and swipe away some of these candy creatures. And I roll a 1.
Yeah.
Aww.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie. It's Random's turn.
Star knife.
I want to get closer, but not too close. And I'm gonna try to stab one of the swarm. I don't really know how this is gonna work.
Yeah, you basically you make attacks at.
Okay. So, one action is to move. First action is to stabby stabby.
All right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Hey, is it a
Am I-
carrot?
Am I flanking them? Because like I'm on one side and Graham's kind of on the other. Or Manja's on the other.
Yes, you are kind of flanking, but also swarms are immune to precision damage.
Okay, never mind.
That's too bad.
Okay.
It is hard to target so many weak points.
Do they seem to be taking full damage from the
Absolutely.
stabby? Okay.
Well,
I'm
actually,
done.
no. I mean,
Yes, but no.
It's just kind of, the individual
them.
pieces are taking full damage, but there's a lot of these things, and it's impossible to really hit a lot of them at the same time.
Okay. I will stab it again then.
Sure. That's a miss-a-roni.
So Garrett, you're here.
Sorry.
Good, we need you desperately. I'm being swarmed by little candy corn creatures.
Your
I'll
own.
just go
Not really
ahead.
discombobulated today, but I'm here.
Okay, glad you could join. There it is, Ciaran. Hey, buddy. Alright.
I was just tripping on those candies.
Tripping on this weird ass elixir, man. So I'm slowed from the swarm, yes?
Yeah, so you lose one action.
I lose an action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rage to get my temporary hit points. Then I only got one more action left. So I'm just going to try to bite my way out of things because I'm more on instinct and just assuming I can eat all of these little dudes. So
Alright.
I will just try with my massive jaws to eat a bunch of candy corn. 18.
That does hit.
11 bludgeoning damage. Nom, 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 nom. Waka 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 waka.
Alright,
Knock
sure.
These guys up.
Wait,
What's
why
your-
did you do Fozzie and not like
Waka
Cookie
waka.
Monster?
I was trying
No,
to
he
be
was
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Damn it, Ross.
Oh, okay.
That far off. Wow.
Alright,
Fozzie the bear.
lay your third action on us.
Well, I was slowed, yes?
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, so I don't get it.
You're right. Alright, these critter swarm, they begin pulsating out, and basically everyone who is basically within melee range of them needs to make 1, 2, 3 basic fortitude saves.
Oh my. Oh, we did ours.
In range?
Oops.
Are these
Melee range.
are the
So
things here?
Ross would be okay. Yeah. Yo, to get you caught up, Garrett. You began
Okay.
entering the cornucopia, and then Patrick's character fell out of the sky. You resuscitated him and gave him an elixir, and then you entered the cavern. There are a bunch of these little candy critters crawling around, and the goblin really wanted to eat them, and so in doing so, he pissed off all of them, and they are now attacking you. And the longer this fight
Love
goes
it.
on, the more of these candy critters seem to crawl out of the walls.
I think I take the full damage. It's 8 damage
Amazing.
total on everything.
So I critically succeeded on the 1 damage.
All
I
right,
critically failed the 4 damage.
all right. So
Great.
self-police. If it's a critical success, you take no damage. Success is half. Failure is full, and a critical failure is twice the damage. And you can only be slowed 1.
I'm down.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
And what's even more unfortunate,
Is now I'm dying too.
ooh no.
Yeah.
It's okay. I
Hero
have
point.
another backup character.
Assuming. Hold on.
Hero point.
Assuming that a critical fail is the same as getting hit by a critical hit. Let me check that. Yep. Okay. Dying too.
Oops. All right, that didn't go how I planned it.
Dying 4 is dead.
You got a hero
Yeah, it
point.
sure
You're
is.
fine.
That's true.
There we go.
Oh, there's more, huh?
We
There
run
sure
away?
is. Yes, as the battle begins to crescendo, all of the sound of the various clangs and whooshes from the fire just begins reverberating around the reverberating around the cap, alerting more candy critters to your presence.
So, is this like a cave where there's a further progress we could make to like run further into the cave, or is it kind of like a cornucopia in that it like ends?
It is a tunnel. It is a
Tunnel.
bona fide tunnel.
So
but
there's
keep
a
in
way
mind,
forward.
You are also within like 20 feet of the entrance.
Okay.
You should move my initiative to
Two.
before the.
Ah,
Huge.
yes. Boom.
So, if you're slowed, you can't use something that requires 3 actions at all, right?
That is correct.
Right.
Okay. You couldn't like carry it around to the next turn or something.
No.
I'm gonna try to back out of the cave, actually.
Sure, you can do so without any problems. Some of the candy critters try to follow you, but they do not pass the threshold where sunlight hits the floor.
Is that gonna take me 2 actions to get out of the cave, or 1 action?
1 action.
Okay. And then I'm gonna throw back a Divine Lance at them. Oh no, that's 2 actions. Dang it, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll just say, Goblin, come out of the cave. Stop messing around.
Groovy. Alright, so Yaren's turn.
Okay.
You are not inside
Was
the
one
cavern.
of our party members down?
Yes, your new paladin half-orc friend. They're about 20 feet inside the cave.
Okay.
You are
Could I
outside
use like
the
an
cave.
action to go? Use an action to drag him and get him out of the cave?
Yeah, I'd
He's still
allow that.
alive, yes?
He is still alive.
Use my turn to drag him out, or my 3 turns to go to him, grab him, and drag him out into the sunlight where hopefully
Alright.
these things won't gnaw on him more.
Yeah, you pick him up, shake some of the candy critters off of them, and you get back towards the entrance. It's now the candy critter, one of the new candy critters' turn.
Oh no.
So they are just going to do the swarming bites twice against Graham and Brian's characters.
I have a name, you know.
Aha!
It's random.
Critically pass. One time. And then the 4, I only take 2, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 round down to 0.
What's that?
What 1 rounds down to 0?
Damage.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but right now, yes.
Okay.
In this timeline, it is.
For our purposes here tonight. All right, Random's turn.
I'm gonna run away.
Awesome. You make it out of the cave unhindered. It's Manja's turn. What does they do?
Let's see here. Manja. I'm slowed because I failed one of my saves before, so do I want to go forward or back? That's the question.
You can see where you came from. You cannot see where the cave ends.
I'm just so hungry looking at all these delicious things, but he will like waddle outside the cave using his 2 actions, so a total of 40 feet to just leave.
Fantastic. All right. The candy critters go to chase you, but as they go into the sunlight, they begin sizzling, and one of them actually pops into what looks like caramel corn, like caramel coated popcorn. And the rest, they recede eventually back into the caves.
After they recede, I do go up to the one that popped and kind of stick my finger in it, like.
Oh right. How are you gonna save Uric?
Do I need to roll?
Please.
Yeah, make a recovery check. It's a straight ass.
Hey, dying 2.
All right.
Sorry, dying 1.
If anyone wants to try to stabilize him or force feed any potions, now's the time.
I can do medicine check on him.
Yeah.
We have a medicine kit, don't we? Someone has a medicine kit on us.
Yes.
We got one from town.
DC 15.
But I will try a medicine check with that kit.
Don't
There we
critically-
go.
Yay!
You did it. All right, your new
Ranger.
your new
First aid.
champion friend is no longer dying.
Oh no, that's probably just to stabilize, right? Not
Yeah.
You don't have battle medicine. I assume.
No.
But
Hey,
you do
I
have
will
No,
take
that's
not
just-
dying.
Patrick. You do have wounded 1,
Yes.
which means that if he goes down again, he starts off
At dying. Too.
worse than he would have.
Yep.
Mm.
Is that
I
if
have
you've,
to
like...
either successfully. Somebody has to either successfully treat wounds on me, or I have to go up to full hit points.
Oh, okay.
At which point I will lose wounded.
It's kind of like resurrection sickness or something like that. Except not quite.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I kind of look sheepishly to the group.
Sorry.
Can we be a little quieter next time, maybe?
Okay.
Or just don't try to eat everything you see.
Impossible.
Okay, next time I'm not gonna try and save you.
all right. So y'all are, I guess, going to take 15 minutes, do some healing,
Yes.
or 10 minutes, do some healing.
Some resting. Hit points, healing, and dying.
Looking at skill actions.
So I'll spend a
so
resolve and get
it's a
back all my
medicine
stamina.
check DC 15
Yeah.
for treat wounds and 2d.
Oh,
That's
it's
fine.
actually 15 plus its dying value.
Yeah, but I'm.
You were
Oh,
dying
for,
1.
for stabilize.
Yeah, for stabilize.
Ooh.
So you didn't do it.
Well, so that was a fail. Should I roll again?
Okay, I can roll again.
Yeah,
I-
Garrett roll
Maybe I
again.
can do better.
Do better.
Oh no!
Oh.
Like
You- what did you roll?
yeah, there's no downside unless you critically fail.
Yeah.
In which case I lose 1.
I just
Well,
keep rolling until I critically fail.
I can try.
I have a good medicine score. This is embarrassing.
Well, here's the thing. Is that Patrick also rolls once
Yeah. So I need
every
to,
round. And if he fails, it gets harder to stabilize him.
So that's an 11. The DC was 11. So I actually stabilize.
Alright. So yeah, now you can take 10 minutes,
Okay.
heal him for real with the treat wounds action. That is a straight up 15.
A flat 15.
Yeah.
How does resting work?
There is
Yeah, not really. It doesn't.
Short rest.
Yeah, the short rest is you use treat wounds using the medicine to give other people hit points, or you use lay on hands to give people hit points, and then you refocus for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So it's much easier when you are not level 1.
Yes.
Once you have somebody with medicine and assurance in medicine and 10 plus, so I think it's level 3, 10 plus the trained bonus plus your level is 15, then you have guaranteed healing, but no one can have that at level 1.
So does somebody with a medicine kit attempt it once on one person or once on all of us?
Once on one person.
Once on one person. Got
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
10 minutes to do it, and after you try it, that person can't be treated for another hour.
So, Ciaran, make a medicine check.
Don't roll a
Okay.
1.
No, not roll a 1.
Great.
Hey.
Awesome. All right. Yurik gets back 4d8. No, 2d8. 2d8 hit points, and their wounded condition is removed.
Do you wanna help me? I got a lot of ouchies from all the candy corn bites.
Well,
Do you
maybe
ro-
it'll
do you
serve
wanna
as a
roll it,
lesson
Garrett?
to you.
So your call if you want to heal the goblin. Yay!
Well, I could also use some healing. I'm down 8 hit points.
Yeah, I think
Field
everybody,
medicine.
everybody that was in the cave.
9. Hooray! I'm back. Fool.
And at this point, I can take. So every time so I can take 10 minutes while Ciaran is treating somebody else. And I will heal myself back up to 18. And then after another 10 minutes of refocusing, I can heal other people who are injured.
Yeah.
I'd like some treat wounds.
All right. So basically, taking 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes to do 4 treat wounds and 3. Yeah, 3 lay on hands. There we go.
And then I would like an extra 10 minutes
Well, I think that's
so that I have
the
my
last
focus
10
point
minutes.
back.
Because
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the
'Cause
10 minutes is recharging. Not...
well, the last 10 minutes because the first 30 minutes were you using it, and the last one you didn't use. So we can go.
All right.
So other than going into the Cave of Death, is there another way we can go?
Make a perception check. Or a survival check if you would like to try to find the tracks of the cultists.
I want to do that. I'm just gonna get all my bad rolls now.
Yeah, you can see going into the cornucopia are these streaks of chocolate, like someone just took a chocolate bar and rubbed it against the cornucopia floor, just going straight through the cave.
Well, this time maybe we'll just be a little bit quieter.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
What if we smear candy on ourselves? And by candy, I don't actually mean candy.
I immediately flop in the chocolate and start just rolling around like.
I think they attacked us because the goblin was making a
I mean, he was trying to eat one. This is true.
It is self-defense.
So I think if we just go quietly, we'll probably be fine.
We sneak?
I'm down with that.
A sneaky group?
All right.
Yeah, this time we're gonna try to sneak our way into the cave.
All right, sure. Yeah, if that's the case, I would like for everyone to make stealth checks as you avoid notice moving through the caverns.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Could fail, farm boy.
I'm not used to sneaking around.
All right.
On the farm, we were all, always saying where we're going, where we're coming from.
We're almost doing so well.
Need
As
an expert around here.
as you are making your way through the caverns, the dim light inside eventually turns to darkness, just complete darkness. You make your way silently through as quietly as you can, feeling your way along the gooey walls as you make your way through. At some point, Alder, you accidentally kick one of the rock candy shards that is lining the wall, and it begins to ring with this high-pitched frequency. But Yurik, with quick thinking, puts his hand over it and muffles it until it stills.
Got to be quiet.
I know. Doing my best. Can't see anything.
Just as a, not for any particular reason, but what's your marching order?
I think I will go first. Unless the goblin's gonna fight me for it.
No, I'll.
Like I would've gone in
stumble
last.
around- I'll stumble around really close to the half-orc's legs, like needlessly close.
Star knife in one hand, shield on the other, and I have. Is it lit? I ask, even though it
It's
doesn't matter.
lit.
It is not lit. It is completely dark.
I have dark vision, so
Me
Do
too.
half-orcs have dark vision? I thought they had low light.
I took the feat.
Ah, good for you.
That's my ancestry feat, dark vision.
So yeah, you can see fine. You can see so well, in fact, that you spot in front of you a trip line going across the width of the cave.
I reach my arm down to stop the goblin.
Ah, stumble into his legs.
I'll turn around, whisper, "Tripwire."
You can see that.
Can anyone take care of this? Can anyone take care of this?
I
like
can.
it.
Can
Alright.
I attempt to disarm the trap?
You can absolutely attempt to disarm. Actually, do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
All right, you can totally attempt to disarm the trap. You go up to the trip line and you examine it. And you examine the walls and you see they're at about the same distance as the trip line, just a few feet above it, is a hole in the wall, much like all of the erratic, holes in the wall. But this one looks artificial, whether all of the other ones looked more organic.
Okay. I motioned everybody else backwards and I try to disarm it.
All right, make a thievery check.
Ooh, that's not a high number.
It is not. And as you try to snip the trip line so that it would not activate, you end up activating it by accident, and this pretzel-tipped spear juts out of the hole that you noticed. Luckily, no one was standing in its. However, the sound does alert the candy critters, and you hear scurrying somewhere behind you.
Trum's in the deep.
It's time to keep going.
All right,
Need to
how
run
will
for
you
it?
proceed
Um,
at this point, knowing that there is some danger that they are alerted to your presence?
let's quietly move forward.
I sprint.
Run quietly.
Yeah, if Gabo is gonna run, I guess I.
All right, if this is the case, I want everyone to make athletics checks, just for funsies.
Alright.
Haha.
Oh,
I'm
no.
rolling really well.
I'm
actually.
waddling too slow.
No, someone pick up the goblin.
Yeah, Manja hits one of the rock candy crystals and trips over it and takes a tumble. But Random, thinking fast on her feet, she grabs the tiny goblin by the back of his cloak and picks him up without breaking her stride. The rock candy crystal continues to reverberate, and the candy critters descend upon it with fervor. And you think that they have maybe lost the trail.
I can take assurance on athletics.
Cool. I know. Yeah, you're fine.
So you just do that instead of rolling, right? You just declare
Yeah.
that you're gonna take the.
Yeah, you do.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so you manage to make your way finally to a staircase carved into the tunnel wall, and you can see sun shafts up above it, filtering down into the crystal or caramel caverns.
Fine.
And you decide to ascend.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'm gonna go stealthily. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to not
maybe
be
we
seen.
Peek our head over the top.
Sure. Hold on just a moment.
I did not do a good job at not being seen.
I would like to also, if we're, I would like to go to scout ahead. I'm pretty good at that.
Oh no.
All right. If you want to scout ahead, that would be a perception check.
Okay. I'm not great at perception.
I am. I'm an expert.
Very good.
All right. As you go along, you random, you climb up on top of a cookie crumble spire, and you try to get a look ahead, and you see that the trail passes through a sort of a canyon that would be prime spot for an ambush. So everyone is going to get a +1 to their initiative rolls if they were to roll initiative. The rest of you, you move on, actually all of you, move on to that said place. And you see, standing in the middle of the road, is a gingerbread man holding a lollipop weapon in his hands. And they're surrounded by pretzel doggies. Go ahead.
Good.
Go ahead and put you guys over, down in that corner. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
So we're still on top of the mountain, basically. Now there's just a.
Yeah. You are continuing to go up the tree. So those of you that avoided notice, you will be rolling stealth for your initiative. The rest of you.
So I went up to perceive. So does that mean I'm rolling perception?
Yeah.
Okay. And I get a +1.
Roll a stealth to try to stealth, but I also rolled terribly. Does that affect anything?
It sure does. Not only do you go last, but your stealth check for initiative is basically your stealth check at the beginning of the fight.
Okay, so I don't need to make another roll then when I declared I was going to exit the cave stealthily. Okay, gotcha.
And I need to do that. There we go.
Man, I rolled a 1 for stealth, and then I rolled a 2 for stealth.
Aw.
I don't have the rest of you on there yet. Because you don't have your tokens down.
Bye.
Wait, do you like pull them out of your? How does that work?
Sorry.
Pull them. I'll do it.
Do
You just pull them out of the journal.
So you like click and drag
Yeah.
them? Oh, okay.
How are you doing? Oh, wait. Oh, well, there I am. Thank you.
They're multiplying. I want to attack this one.
Okay, well
He's
hold on.
gone. I want to shoot the guy that was here. I know I can see him.
Initiative is perception now, isn't it? Right there. Yeah, there it is.
So I
Roll.
roll. Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a little drop-down menu next to the initiative button, and you select stealth in that, and then hit initiative while you have your token thing. Selected, that's the word. Alright, there we go. Ciaran, you're up first.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good line of fire? I'm gonna come here. And then I will mark the angry ginger cookie man. And then I will fire on the angry gingerbread cookie man.
Sure.
One sec, what was it called? Using the flurry. No, sorry, the hunt shot? The thing that lets me go twice.
Hunted shot.
And there's my first attack.
I'm actually gonna split these up
And
into 2 groups.
there's the second. It's my turn.
Very different damage.
Did you include your -5? Or do you not take the -5?
That's a good question. Let me.
You do.
I think it says normal, so yes, you should minus the 5 from the second
Okay.
one.
Which one did you hit again?
Because he's marked. So minus 3.
Ah, okay, that's what that is. That's a really good.
Oh, yeah, no.
Really
If
good
I'm
thing
using
to
my
range attack.
dagger, I basically have no minuses. I can just slash at them all day.
All right. The first one hits. The second one clangs off of their damn. What are those
Cauldrons?
candy coins? Those chocolate coins called?
Oh.
Gumdrop buttons?
Like the pirate coin
know what those
things
are
or
called.
whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Gelt?
Candy
No.
coins.
Thank you.
Gelt, yeah,
He has
sure.
a gilt pauldron,
Cool.
and the second arrow clangs off of it. You have no more action. It's Manja's turn.
Alright, Manja sees all these tasty pretzels and goes into a hungry rage. Ah! So I'll get my 3 temporary hit points and decrease my armor class by 1. Okay. And then I'm going to use sudden charge.
Cool.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, to then try to bite and snap at this pretzel.
Sure.
16.
That does hit, and it
11
completely takes
bludgeoning
it out.
damage.
Yeah, you just crunch right into that pretzel puppy. It's Alder's turn now.
I'm gonna cast Shield to start out with, and then I'm going to what is the range of reduced flame? 30 feet. How do diagonals work in this? The same as in
Like
Starfinder?
Starfinder.
Yeah.
Every other one is an extra 5.
Right. So I'm way away. So I'm gonna go.
It's automatically baked into the measuring tool,
Yeah, if you do.
so you can actually start dragging your token and press
It'll account
the
for you.
right mouse button while you're dragging it, and it will automatically measure as you move.
Super handy.
I'm gonna move there, and then let's just do a divine lance on that orange pretzel. I can't. 2 actions. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna hang out there.
All right. It's now Random's turn.
I don't want to do that. I'm going to shoot at the orange pretzel with my bow. So
This one here.
Yeah, the first orange pretzel. I'm going to click this button.
All right. Yes, that one does hit. It does 6 damage. Awesome. Still alive though. What are for your other ones?
I guess I'll shoot at it again.
Sure.
That's going to miss.
Yeah, that is a miss.
And then I'm going to move forward a little bit. No, I'm not going to move forward. I'm going to move to here. No, here. I'm going to move there.
All right.
And then I'm done.
let's see, orange one's first. As the arrow strikes this pretzel puppy, it rears back and howls, and it charges at Manja. And it makes 2 claws attacks against Manja.
He's getting pretzeled to death.
Does 14 hit?
Won't do it. Nope.
How about a 12?
Oh, that's the second attack? So no, that will miss.
Yeah. The second one moves up to Alder and attacks him with its claws. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Magic shield.
How about a 18?
Let me see. You get +1 circumstance bonus to.
Yep.
Yes, an 18 hits.
Alright, you take 3 piercing damage. You want to block that?
Nah.
Cool. Moving on to the pink ones. This one here. It moves to a flanking position on Manja, and it attacks
no.
him.
Oh no. Am I flat-footed then?
You are flat-footed.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit your flat-footed AC?
Because I'm flat-footed, yes.
Awesome. So that does 2 plus an extra 1d4.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're rogue dogs.
It does 3 damage
My
Rogue
temporaries.
pretzels.
with pack attack.
Ah.
Oh wow. Pack giant pretzel.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now it's going to do a second claw attack.
It's a pack of pretzels.
Ooh.
And the 20 hits as well, I think.
Yeah, well. 2 plus 4, 6 damage. Oof.
And then
Oh,
this
just
one
set on all
comes
sides.
in and attacks you as well.
Sure. Oh, jeez. Yeah. 3 plus
So that's
1 is
4.
4. Ow.
And then a 4 is not going to hit.
Nope. Oof.
They live there. Yurik, it's your turn.
So I'm going to move here as my first action. Second action, I will attack. My star knife. 21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And third action, I will raise my shield.
Awesome. Which is a still shield.
+2.
Cool. It is now the Lolly Lord's turn. And they are... What are they going to do? Yeah, I think they're just going to go straight at the little goblin guy, because so far they've done the most damage.
Sure.
They yell and they raise up their great club high.
Ooh, yeah.
that's good.
Oh, I get right knocked the fuck out, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, -4.
I'll use Liberating Step.
Ah.
Although you probably
Okay,
still
well,
go
I'll still
down,
die.
right?
Yeah, it's 3
Okay.
damage. Yeah, it's not enough, unfortunately. I only had 10 hit points left. Only at -1, though.
Isn't there a damage component to Liberating Step?
Yeah, trigger is an enemy damages, grabs, or grapples,
I thought...
and it gives him...
Okay, so it doesn't do any damage to the attacker.
No.
Okay.
No. That's a different... That's, it's one of the other two, I think.
It's both of the other two, pretty much. Alright, so that's good.
Goblin falls.
If you are able to walk while unconscious, you can walk away.
And he scurries off in among the cookie crumble boulders,
Huh.
which do provide cover, by the way. All right, Ciaran, it's your turn.
Okay, so he's got some cover, and I've
does
got
have
my
some
friends getting all killed by these dogs, so I think I'm actually going to start trying to poke off some of these dogs. Trying to change my hunter's mark or not.
My initiative drops to right before the gingerbread man.
Right.
I'm gonna fire at this one first.
Which one is that?
Ugh. Ugh. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Then gotta mark them to do the more things.
Which one are you hunting?
So I've used one action. I missed this one.
Yeah.
Probably, almost certainly.
Okay. You did.
So I think I'm actually going to mark it so I can use my ability on it for the -5 and then the -6. So I don't know if there's any chance of actually hitting this, but we'll see. So this next attack will be minus
At -3.
-3, -3, and then the next one is -6. So this is the -3.
Yeah, that's
Still
a
hit. And this is the -6. Might
Yeah, that's
still
a
hit.
critical hit. So that does 4 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that doggy is not looking so hot.
Does he get the deadly thing on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. Roll that deadly D10.
Huh.
Oh yeah, BT dubs. Longbow is pretty bad in this edition
Oh my
because of the
God.
volley trait. So I'm just pretending that you're using a short bow instead.
Oh, crap.
What is the volley trait?
Within 30 feet, all of your attacks are
Oh.
at -2.
Yeah,
That's right. It has a min range, doesn't it?
Yeah, basically.
it's so that longbows are not in all ways superior to short bows.
All right. Sorry, I missed that. What does the volley trait do again? Actually, I think I have this written down somewhere.
gives
It
a
makes it
minimum
so that-
range.
Yeah. Everything
Eh, eh.
within the volley value is with a -2 to the attack.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
So I'm pretending that
Yeah.
you're
I think
using
there's a
short
feat
bow
or
instead.
something.
All right, so random moves up to here.
And I'm gonna stab the cookie. I mean the pretzel.
All right. This one that here, it is flat-footed. But that's a miss. Very narrow miss.
I'm gonna try again. Wait, no, I can't, because drawing weapon is an action. Never mind.
All right. Okay, it's now the pack animals' turns.
They're
These
gonna
are
eat
the
me.
orange ones. So just this last orange one here. What is this one going to do?
Ironically, Manja gets eaten by pretzels. That's how he dies.
It's actually going to go after the ranger down here. Pow! Does a 9 attack? No. How about a 20? Does that hit?
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright, you take 5 damage. Moving on to the other ones now. This one moves down here, and it is going to... Actually, I'm going to do this one's turn first. That seems more... it's going to attack with the claws. A 14 does not hit.
Nope.
And a 9 definitely does not hit. So it scurries away, scampers away with its last action. This one down here is going to go now. And it swipes at Alder with its claws with a massive 24 to hit.
4 piercing.
Yeah, 4 piercing. And follows that up with a paltry 6 to attack.
No.
And then it also takes cover in the back. Alright, Yurik, what do you do?
I am going to spend an action to lay on hands. I cannot remember the goblin's name. Manja, who now has 6 hit points. And a +2 status bonus to your AC for a round.
Hooray!
Did I go last round?
What?
I can't remember if I went last round. I think I may have gotten
At the
to
very
Oh, well.
right after me, at the very top.
Yeah, I think that you might have. Yeah, might not have.
Continue.
Yeah, well, you can go. You can go before Manja. I'm sorry.
You done got skip, farm boy.
Okay, so Yurik lays on hands. What did they do with their other 2 actions?
Let's see. They all ran away. Very rude. I will just move. I will move here, and then I'll attack the one to the west of me.
All right.
Get back to my non-spell tab
Whoops, don't ignore that.
and Star Knife.
Yeah, you take it out.
I'm still gonna roll my 1d6. Extra damage. By the way, in the options, I recommend turning on the bonus to roll. If you're going to be attacking multiple times in a turn, you can just put it. It'll prompt you when you roll, so you can put in bonuses or say -4 or -5 penalties to your attacks.
I didn't even know that was an option. That's great.
Yep, he is great.
Where is
Okay.
this bonus to roll?
That's my turn.
Okay,
in
we're
your
putting Alder in front of mine.
Character sheet options. It's under customized rolls.
see it. Okay, cool.
Is this down here like impassable or difficult or what's?
Squeezing in through here, that spot, that would be difficult terrain. But otherwise, no, it's normal terrain. Thank you.
Okay, you can squeeze. I see. So you can't pass through these rocks, basically.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm going to use Divine Lance on the pretzel straight directly in front of me.
All right. Roll that attack roll. What damage are you choosing?
Let's go with lawful.
You chose correctly. Yeah, this bone puppy cannot compute, and it just keels over. All right, Manja's turn. It takes an action to
Okay.
stand.
Alright, Manja kind of freaked out and kind of scared, not sure what's going on, will use an action to stand up. So, interesting thing, I didn't plan for the situation when I built this character, because all he has are his, he doesn't have any weapons, so, and when he stops raging, he loses access to his, bite and tongue. So, he just has his unarmed attack for right now. Which he's going to... Let's see, most of these pretzels are dead. And my speed is only 20 feet. So I can go 5, 10...
Man, you suck.
I thought goblins had 25-foot movement speed.
Not if they're wearing hide armor. Which I
You don't
am.
have the strength to.
Yeah, you have great strength. The strength overrides the movement penalty.
Oh,
The
if
first
you have a high enough
5,
strength.
but for hide, it's
Right.
only a -5.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well,
if
then
you're
in that
taking
case-
any penalties from hide, you should remove those because you meet the strength requirement.
Cool. In that case, my speed is 25. Haha. But in that case, I will get up and, seeing as this evil gingerbread man is the one who felled me, I will run forward 5, 10, 15. Can I get in here? To there?
You sure
and
can.
Flail at him with my fists.
Alright, go for it.
Fist. 11.
That's a miss.
Fuck. Alright, that's my turn.
Awesome. This lolly lord, he sees this tiny little goblin, and he raises up his lollipop and goes with a cry, ah! And makes a 17 against your AC.
I think because I still have that lay on hands, right? For
Yep.
one, is that still
Yep.
applies? So
So my
no,
turn. Yep.
Divine Shield blocks the lolly lance.
How about a 10? No.
No.
And then they take a 5-foot step back.
All right.
It's Yaren's turn,
Hmm.
where with your current locations, the lolly lord has lesser cover.
Yeah. Or do I be? Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Do I want to be reckless and try and charge in with melee? I mean, everything is kind of injured. We're all gonna merge together soon. Maybe we can get some flanking going on. I don't think I want to block the Lolly Lord from escaping around too much. Sure, why not?
Don't forget that opportunity attacks aren't really a thing in this edition. Unless you have some kind of feat, we can't stop him from running away.
Can he pass through my square?
Well, that's
Oh, I
true.
guess he could actually. I guess he could.
He can if he can make.
There's
an
no way I
acrobatics
can
check.
really easily block him. Darn this cover. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go melee for a change.
Go for it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, because I can get here. Then I can. That's one turn. I think switching weapons is a turn, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll smack at him. It's my turn.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good hit. And that's your turn. It's now Alder's turn, for real this time.
I'm going to move to would that pretzel still have cover for me here?
I don't know where you're looking.
Oh, here.
It would have a little bit.
And just taking a weapon out in action.
It sure is.
Okay. I'm gonna take out mace and I'm gonna smack it with a mace.
All right.
Get him.
Mace to the face.
Aww.
A 9 is not good enough to hit. I'm sorry.
Whoosh.
Okay.
It's now Random's turn. What are you doing, Random?
Measuring things.
It seems not very useful in combat.
What will you do,
Tape
Random?
measure?
I'm gonna measure.
You have them pretty much cornered at this point.
So I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna switch back to my bow, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Sure. $25 hits. That's -5. All right.
And then I'm done.
All right. The puppies, they're mostly dead, except for this one. Is going to attack Alder.
Oh no, pretzels.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
So that's a 23, a 5, and a 13.
I will use my... Wait, Alder? Is Alder within 15 feet of me? Alder's the farm person?
Yeah, the farm person.
Okay, so I cannot.
Nope, bit further away.
The farm person.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to knife our tasty-looking friend. 15.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then I will raise my shield.
Perfect. Alright, it's Manja. You have them on the ropes.
The champions turn.
Show them some fisticuffs.
Yep, I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, I mean, just, scuttle forward. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the gingerbread dude.
Alright.
Try with my fists. 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
6 non-lethal bludgeoning damage from my fist.
Alright, you have one more action. They look like another blow like that might send them over.
Well, luckily my fist is agile, so this will only take a -4 to attack. 19!
And that is exactly enough to knock him to 0.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally, so he's
Yeah, you
unconscious.
deliver a flying uppercut right into his jaw and he topples over. But there's still one critter left. It's that bony or
Damn
pretzely.
pretzel.
Get him, Garrett.
Get him.
Okay. Pretzel then. It's still there.
Split the rock.
I come for you. And I'll roll the next one, and the next one will be with the negative 5 or whatever, if it's still alive. Because I don't have it marked. That's my turn.
You need
Alright.
to... Oh, never mind. You don't have a...
And kill it, I don't think. It's up to you!
thing on that. I moved there, I'm flanking it, right?
You are.
And that gives it what now?
-2 to its AC.
Okay, 2 mace attacks. Snicker snack.
That 13 is enough to hit it. And it goes down.
Yay!
Goodness.
Can I want to attempt a will save to look at what the gingerbread person actually is.
Alright, make a wisdom save. Or will save. Alright, now make a fortitude saving throw. Oh yeah, you're doing great. So you will yourself to see through the elixir's effects, and you see in front of you, lying on the ground, is a barbarian with a great club caked in feces and pus, and wielding a mace made of fused human skull. And more closely to you is a wolf-like demon made entirely of twisted masses of bone and meat, with various fluids leaking out of its orifices.
Okay, I'm done.
Awesome.
I stop.
Enough!
Turn off X-ray vision.
How are we doing on time?
It's 9:15.
When do we stop?
Usually between 9:30 and 10.
9:30-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Depends. We could make it a 3-parter, the trilogy of Assault
I
on
mean,
Gumdrop Mountain.
yeah, I had removed this encounter, but I added it back in because I thought we might need a little bit of cushion, but it was too much. And there are still 3 chapters left.
Now I feel good. I feel like, successful fight. It's a good place to...
massive 3-parter. The candy critters took more time than I thought they would. That was the real killer.
Those dang little... I mean,
maybe if we hadn't
so
had
adorable.
a
Like, what am I supposed to do?
screaming goblin. Well, and like introducing a new character takes time.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, I think that next week doing just finishing things off, a little bit of breathing room, I think that'll be pretty great.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Excellent.
Sounds good. We can call it here, where we've gone up this mountain and these horrible things that look like cute little pretzels and gingerbread men. This adventure is adorable. I'm loving it.
It's pretty great.
We will conclude it next time on Really Playing Games Pathfinder: The Assault on Gumdrop Mountain. I